opinion, the holidays are all about family and friends sitting around a table, sharing stories and laughing together, all while enjoying a delicious meal. And that's what I plan on doing this weekend.
Yes, and this coming weekend should be absolutely no different. So joining us today to teach us how to make a tasty Easter dish as well as a delicious Passover dish is Matt Gurley, who's the head chef at Irish Ice Pub and Restaurant in Milton. Matt, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
What are we making?
We're making a honey bourbon glazed ham.
Okay.
This is a basic spiral ham. So you heat your oven to 325, put in there for roughly 2.5 hours. You glaze before and then 30 minutes before it's done.
So what all goes into it?
We have so you have the ham, but then also for the glaze is any kind of bourbon, molasses,
orange
Grey
juice.
Poupon, orange juice,
Wow.
and honey. And you're going to put that all in a pot and just let it go until all the lumps and everything is gone.
And we're also making a Jewish beef brisket?
Yep.
What's in that?
Well, first you take it off, you rinse it off, and then you also, it's oregano and paprika, salt and pepper you want to rub it down with. You go in the oven with that. I'll put onions, celery, carrots to let that roast over top.
Right.
Roughly 325, 4 hours. We're good on that. You could put the potatoes right in the pan. It roasts right with the brisket, gives it extra flavor.
Okay, so we're gonna make the sauces here, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what do you need me to do here?
All right, this is a little weird sauce or whatnot, but it actually tastes good. It surprised myself. It tastes good. At first, I didn't think it would be too hot.
Now this is for the potatoes, right?
This actually is for the brisket.
Okay.
So it's something for dipping or whatnot. So we have ketchup, red wine, and water.
Okay, do I just put them all
You
in
just
the
put it all in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Just bear with me. You'll taste it.
Okay.
Yeah, it's different. I've never done such a thing.
Should I be doing something over here or?
Yeah, you can right here. Are we also making?
Yeah.
So
What am I doing?
all this stuff right here can go right into the pot.
I'm putting it right in there.
You're making the bourbon. He's making the bourbon for the ham, right? The bourbon
Yes.
sauce.
Yeah. He's doing the bourbon, and then we're doing the we'll call it the brisket sauce over here.
Okay.
I thought of something fancy to call it a red wine sauce. I couldn't come up with anything.
You couldn't come up with
nothing.
Give us a couple minutes. We'll come up with something.
And I'll roast the vegetables for the brisket right over top of here.
Okay.
So we'll have that going.
So, I have tried hams so many times, and if you could just narrow it down, what is the key thing that you need to know when baking a ham?
Yeah.
Me personally, make sure it's sweet.
It's sweet?
It's sweet. That's my thing. I mean, because most hams, sometimes we'll get raw hams in, we'll cure it, and we'll do it in the restaurant. But most hams in the grocery store are already they're done. So all you're doing is just adding your glaze to it.
Right.
So for me, I just make brown sugar, molasses, honey, anything like that. I mean, you could. So we did the bourbon this time, but you could substitute that for anything.
I'm whisking it. That's right.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. And we'll do the same thing back here.
Am I whisking too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just want to.
I've been working on my whisking skills.
You guys have baby whisks.
People asking me all the time, where did you learn to whisk so well?
Practice, years and years
And I
of
hung out with
practice.
Lisa. It's amazing the things that she'll teach you.
And of course, you have the vegetables
Yeah,
there. And I'll let you
roasting going
know
off.
if you'd like either of the recipes we've shared today, you can send a self-addressed stamped envelope to 1729 North Salisbury Boulevard, Salisbury, Maryland 21801. You can also go to WBOC.com, click on our picture at the top of the page, or call us at 443-880-9116. Okay.
You didn't stop whisking over there, did you?
I'm sorry?
You didn't stop whisking over there,
Oh,
did you?
was I not supposed to stop whisking? Okay, so at what point do we actually put the sauce on the meat in both cases?
Oh, yeah.
You can glaze the ham before it goes in the oven.
Okay.
But 30 minutes before it's come out. So if it's 2.5 hours, 2 hours in, take it back out. Just take one of these guys right here.
Yeah.
Dip it over and just brush the entire
Over the
thing.
top.
To put it back in, that gives it this nice little glaze and crisp on top. For the brisket, it's optional. You can do it before it goes in, or you can do it after. You can use it like A1 for steaks or whatnot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Works pretty good that way.
Yeah, okay.
So,
yeah.
through the magic of television, I came up with a whole dish
You
of
got
ham
the
here.
ham, but he's going to cut the brisket over there. Do you want to start slicing into that brisket?
Yes.
I
Okay,
cannot
slice
wait
some
to taste it.
breakfast-
And the
that's
brisket's the
fine.
one that has the ketchup sauce that he said he can guarantee we are going to love.
Gonna love it, huh?
All right, so I'm going to take a little bit of the ham here.
See, I'm not as good as you.
Yeah, you just use your fingers.
I'm going in with the fingers.
That is sweet.
Tell you what, though, I'm saving some room for this brisket.
Uh-huh.
This brisket. Oh, my goodness, that looks awesome.
All right, put that plate behind
Oh, yeah.
you.
Sorry?
One plate right here.
Here we
He
go.
has a plate that already has the potatoes on it.
Yeah. Let me.
Looky there.
Okay.
Got the fork out?
All right, we're going to take a little bite here because
I'm gonna grab
I
a
probably should have
potato,
cut it a little
'cause that
finer for you guys.
That is so good. Thank you
nice, right?
so
Yeah.
much. Delicious.
Oh my goodness, terrific.
And with this coming weekend's holiday festivities comes family of all sorts. One of my favorite things about parent and grandparents is that they teach you things like the key to living a long and happy life. Well, after the break, we hear from one 104-year-old woman who claims an interesting product as her secret to longevity. DelmarvaLife, we'll be right back.